update into the Coimbatore blast case. 5 more accused have been arrested in this particular case. Those arrested include Mohammad Dalga, Mohammad Azruddin, Mohammad Riaz, Feroz Ismail, Mohammad Anas Ismail. They have all been arrested on based on CCTV footage that has been accessed. They were being questioned by the police. In fact, special teams, of course, have been conducting an inquiry into this particular case. Right, so the latest that we are getting in this particular case, of course, is that 5 people have been arrested. They are being questioned at the Ukadam police station in Coimbatore. Special teams, of course, was formed to conduct an inquiry into this case. Now, after information that one of the people was suspected to have carried a sack with some amount of explosive in it, the police looked through and sifted through the CCTV visuals of that area, and now 5 people have been arrested in this particular case. Now, CCTV footage, of course, had showed a group of men carrying a gunny bag from the house of Jamisha Mubin, who was killed in this blast. The CCTV footage also seems to show that these 5 people were carrying this gunny bag at around 11:25 p.m. on Saturday. Thereafter, of course, the cylinder explosion in the car took place, and we are given to understand that the police, while having placed under arrest these 5 people, is also questioning other people who could be involved in this particular case. Now, what we are given to understand is that traces of explosive material have been discovered from the car where this explosion took place. Ashwin is reporting on this. He joins us from Thiruvananthapuram. Ashwin, good morning. Give us the latest in terms of the investigation that has taken place. We are given to understand that 5 people have been apprehended.
Well, that's absolutely true. 5 people have been apprehended based on the CCTV footage that has been accessed by the special investigating team, which shows that at 11:30 p.m. before the day of the blast, these 5 individuals were, including the deceased Jamsheen, was carrying something in a white sack, and after which it was being transported from inside the house. Now, based on this CCTV footage, these 5 people have been picked up, and it has been understood that all the 5 are natives of Ukkadam in Tamil Nadu, and they were also part of the same team with Jamsheen as well. What is also startling is the fact that Jamsheen had in fact visited some of the accused in the Sri Lanka Easter blast case at Viyur jail in Thrissur district in Kerala as well. So the special investigating team is coming to investigate this matter as well. But what we know so far is that the 5 people who have been picked up, their association with the deceased accused Jamsheen, who had died in the car blast, who was whose house, when raided by the special investigating team, also found traces of many ammonium nitrate, sulfur and other potassium nitrate, which are all used for making bomb. So all this has been found. So there is a large deep investigation which is being carried forward. The questioning of these 5 accused will also take place, and we'll get to know more details further.
Now, Ashwin, even as the police, of course, continues with its investigation, are they perhaps suspecting that there could be a wider conspiracy?
Well, absolutely. What we get to gather from the Kerala NIA is that the registry of people who visited certain accused in this case at Viyur jail is there. And Jamsheen had in fact visited one of the accused in the Easter blast case, who is incarcerated in the Viyur jail. And number 2, we are also getting to gather in 2019, Jamsheen was in fact questioned by the NIA in a case related in a probe they were conducting back in 2019. So all this adds to the fact that there could be a larger conspiracy behind it, especially when you see that where the blast occurred, there were also some nails which were put forward. Usually such blasts are conducted, such nails are normally seen in blasts to have a larger impact, to create large spread damage to people around. So all this is being investigated. However, it is for the agencies to confirm the same. But the initial prima facie evidence do point out that there is a larger conspiracy and it needs to be unraveled. But details of it are at the moment very sketchy. The details have to be given by the NIA, who's right now probing the case. Nupur.
Right, absolutely. Stay with us. Mr. Varakan also on the phone line with us on this. Mr. Varakan, it does appear that there was a larger conspiracy at play. As far as this blast case is concerned, there are linkages that are now being established to the Easter blasts, in Sri Lanka.
Well, the matter will have to be investigated by the NIA thoroughly, which I think they will do, and let the matter get clear, and we have a full understanding of the issue, because there is fingerprints of terror, planning, conspiracy, and it seems to be, I mean, as you said, Sri Lanka too has some connect in terms of the terrorist link. So whatever is to be investigated will be investigated by NIA, and nobody will be spared in the investigation.
All right, Mr. Varakan, appreciate your speaking to us on Republic TV on that. Tom Varakan from the BJP saying that the NIA will be looking also at the wider conspiracy. Now, linkages that are seeming to emerge suggest that perhaps there was conspiracy in terms of the blast that took place back in Sri Lanka during Easter as well. Now, I think Ashwin has more details on this. Ashwin, now reports emerging from the initial stages of the probe also seem to suggest that Mubin had been involved with various, radicalization outfits as well.
Well, there are certain hints that's coming out, which definitely shows that this person has been, in fact, involved in radicalization. But it has to be ascertained. Only the primary evidence suggests the same. From the evidences that has come from the public domain so far, that itself is clear. There is something really deep and something really shady has been happening.
Right.
And this particular individual who was driving this vehicle with an LPG, two LPG cylinders along with some nails in it, and then finding some explosive materials found in his house, all points out that certainly there is a terror angle to it. It needs to be ascertained and finalized by the probe agencies. Nupur.
Right. Thank you, Ashwin, for joining us with all those updates. So, as Ashwin is pointing out, of course, 5 arrests have been made in this particular case, and investigation now being carried out by the NIA.